Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Phoenix Initiative Paintball. So today we're playing at OMG Events Return to Chernobyl, and I'm going to be running like a madman, I'm guessing, as the video says. And this was a game where we're kind of in these buildings. We were moving past certain places, certain parts of this map, and as you can see here up at the blue spawn, we were preparing to get out there, fighting against the red team wherever they may face us. And well, Heiko rocks up on his awesome Jeep.
You glad you took the weekend off now?
He actually couldn't take the weekend off beforehand, but his wife let him take a little break, which is very cool of her. I think we all like to have partners like that, especially in paintball. But I hopped on, chucked patience in the back, chucked my pistol down and just kind of leapt in. So I tried to hold on tight, but after a little while Heiko told me to sit down because it was very, very bumpy. Big four-wheel drive Jeep, big hefty suspension, and we took a little roll around the side of the buildings and shot through the windows a bit. I didn't fire any shots because I didn't feel like it would have been that effective for me to use up my rounds and my last kind of canisters of air. But I kind of kept Overwatch just in case someone popped their head out. And Heiko with his box magged die down, boy, that's madness. That is absolute madness on the back. It's a serious amount of firepower. So yeah, I hopped off and I moved around. It took me a little while because I went to go and sort someone's marker out for them. But I brought Carl Mansell with me, and then we got shot from across the building, across the courtyard. Didn't notice where from at first, but after a while we came back over to where we were, having a few people assault that building, and pushed back up, and we well, actually, funnily enough, this is the building. Some people had already attacked it, so we're going to push back up, and I wanted to get back over to that building where I was standing there with Carl, because if I could get back over there, then I could provide a lot of covering fire towards the red spawn, which was literally on the other side towards the embassy building, which was on the other side of that building. So we move up the stairs, and we go up with an aim to provide some covering fire for a few of us or whatever, for the people that we are joining. And so we'd already checked the building. I'm assuming that all of the people coming back are have cleared the entire top floor, and it's just making sure of it, because there are staircases that go up from inside the building, and there are staircases from the left and right hand sides of the building. And there was that guy sat there in the corner who had been shot out. Poor dude has back problems, so he didn't want to be running around too much. But I spotted one of his mags outside, and I didn't grab it, but I made him aware of the fact that it was just outside the door, because I'd moved it over for him. So after a little bit of just standing there, I decided that it was kind of futile just standing there and sniping, because there were tall trees in the way, really tall oak trees that were they were just completely blocking it. Every time I tried to put a shot through, it would just completely hit the branches and destroy, which first strike, when it costs about 39 pence a shot, is a considerable amount of money, so you don't really want to miss, even with a pretty good scope, and with a pretty good equipment, and even if you're really skilled, but I hand Pieman the SAR-12. I handed him the patience, and I decide that I'm just going to roll with the pistol for the moment. So I give him a few tips and tricks on how to get it to work. With the reticle, you kind of want to get the You want to get the big circle lined up over their head, and then the small dot underneath will line up with where it's going to hit them on the body. So you kind of range in the shot and you understand where it's going to be. If you sighted in the marker and if you got it chronoed correctly, it works absolutely perfectly. And because it's the first and only scope made for actual first strike use, you know, it's very reliable. Just dealing with some of the problems of it being a relatively new marker, you know, sometimes it can have problems loading. I stuck my head out the door or whatever and checked to see if it was clear.
I have a proposition for you.
And then my favourite proposition of the
How
day,
would you like to fire excessively at the enemy while I run at them?
which was pretty funny. So basically I walked in and I said, you know, I'm going to run at them and you're going to shoot at them, and you know, we're going to make as much of a move as we can.
Yeah, there's one down there, but it doesn't matter.
So they count me down. 2, 1, go, and I absolutely gun it. In fact, I empty the entirety of my Zeta mag, and I'm just dry firing from that point on. I didn't realise I had about three rounds in there, so I switch ends, reload, and then the marshal comes over to see if I'm there, see if I get shot out, and so I wait there for a little bit, and he comes over to check me, because no one has any idea of whether I actually survived or not. In fact, if I did get shot, I probably wouldn't have noticed it. So I just kind of dealt with it as it was.
Surrender!
I tried to surrender a guy through the door there, but I shot the other dude on the other side and got him out. So I sat there and waited for a minute while friendlies pushed up. I gave a few commands, you know, moved around, and these are the Alistairs, Andrew Alistair, as you can see there on the left. I played against him at the newest Return to Zavod mission lately, and you know, we made a bet that he would give me 20 quid if I could get him out with my katana. But unfortunately I couldn't. However, that will roll over to the next event that we go to, so you know, I'm just waiting to get you out, Alistair. Watch your back, my friend. Watch your back. So kind of pie this corner here, and a dude comes out, you know, and he distracts us for a moment, which kind of surprises me. And then, out of nowhere, I notice in my peripheral vision, and I got him square in the chest. A little fist bump there, sign of respect, and we pushed through. And I pushed my friends up in front. You know, I tried to get them to take out someone. He gets shot out, so I let him fall back, and then I pull Andrew in front of me, and I force him into the room. You know, make him go in, and you know, we're stood here for a moment, and we decide we're gonna push up, we're gonna push through. So we run up front, and I'm trying to keep him covered. I don't have much air left, and I don't have much in the way of magazines, so I'm trying to use as little as possible, but you know, whilst being as reliable as I possibly can, we're going to just stick it in this corner and, you know, hope that we can stick it out from here, you know. So the marshal's in there with us, you know, supervising, making sure that everything is fair and fair to the game. The marshals were really good on that day, and they always have been. I'm just looking to see if I can borrow any CO2 off of a friend there, but you know, it doesn't seem that he has any. But it doesn't matter, because I think I have one last one left, you know. And this is pretty much along the lines of where it ends for me. You know, I'm just kind of waiting it out, seeing if any of them attack us. You know, I think Alistair's got pretty good cover over the other end of the building. You know, and we're pretty dug in at this point. We've got a dude lying there on the floor, giving us some covering fire. You know, you're not properly tactical enough until you're lying on the floor taking hits for the team. And you know, so it was really fun to get to play at this event. And I think there may be one more video that I can get out of all this footage that would be enjoyable enough to watch without it just being walking back to respawn. But it's, you know, it's been a really good event. I really enjoyed it. I know OMG have done really, really well. You know, yeah, I can't wait to see what else we have in store. The next game for me is going to be what's it, Operation Sparrowhawk, which is June the 24th and 25th. I'm going to be dragging some new players along with me. You know, we're going to be seeing how much people enjoy it. It's going to be really good fun, and you know, I hope that some of the people watching will come and get to enjoy it with us. And so that's pretty much it. You know, it's been really great to make some videos for people, and I'm glad that some people have enjoyed it and really got into it. And I'm going to be keeping making stuff, you know, regardless of the viewer base. So if you enjoy it, please, you know, hit like and subscribe. You know, like, do whatever you see necessary. You know, I'm really enjoying making these. You know, and if you do hit subscribe, remember to hit the little bell button once you have subscribed, which means that you can get notifications from us. Anyway, I've been Axeman. Peace.